Oh man, you guys aren't even gonna believe this. I'm so excited right now. It might not sound like it because I've been up working on this almost non-stop this weekend and I'm beat, but I finally built myself a proper case for my modular synthesizer. And no, this isn't it. This is what I was working with before. See, when I first got into Eurorack, I traded Tempest for a whole bunch of modules and got them all about the same time that I got these rails. So I was just super fucking excited to start messing around. So I got on and drafted up these end cheeks in about 5 minutes and had my buddy cut them on a CNC plasma and slapped together this case. And you know, it works, but it's very minimal, very utilitarian, and it's a fucking eyesore. And you know, for the last year, this is what I've been working with. Well, until I ran out of space here and I had to expand to the scrapyard Mother 32 case with the flying bus cable running out and dangling off the main case. Just fucking ugly, terrible. And needless to say, it's not a very inspiring thing to, you know, want to mess around with. So, finally took the time and made myself a case, and it's been a long time coming. Mostly just waiting around for access to the tools and equipment that I needed to be able to do it. But here she sits. Oh man, fucking sweet, right? Just gorgeous wood and just the whole. I mean, I don't mean to brag or anything, but man, this thing is fucking pretty. So, one of the things with this, see, I was using the CNC plasma to do the brackets for mounting the rails, but I don't have access to that anymore. That's part of why this case has been such a long time coming, because buddy moved his shop over state lines, and so it's just, but I digress. So what I did find was someone with a laser cutter, actually our local makerspace here in Asheville, and so I couldn't do the metal on it, but what it could do was acrylic. So I cut these brackets here out of acrylic, and that got me thinking, well, you know, that's like a light pipe. I wonder what it would look like if I put some lights behind that. And then, you know, got to thinking like, well, yeah, I got my nice beefy Metatronic mods revision 3 linear power supply down here. It's got plenty of extra juice on the minus 12 volt rail that I don't need. You know, most cases you end up using a lot more off the plus 12 than the minus. So I got some juice to spare for some lights, and yeah, having a self-illuminated case, that'd be pretty cool. So I went ahead and I put some LEDs down along the inside underneath the acrylic, and then I got a little recessed area at the top of the case with some more LEDs in it. And right now I just got them connected up to this little fabric cobbled LED controller that I made about a year ago. Basically that's just got one of these boards in it, which yeah, I designed last year, and just, you know, basic LED microcontroller. It's got some audio inputs and microphone for doing some sound reactive stuff. Ultimately I'm gonna probably turn this into a Eurorack module and have, you know, the CV inputs down here where you can control the lighting, use the lights as an indicator, or, you know, stuff like that. But I was just too fucking excited to wait for all that, so I had to hook it up to something and just see what it's gonna look like. So, without further ado, oh yeah, oh man, I don't know about you, but I think that's fucking sweet. And mind you, this is the code that I wrote for some show stuff that I was doing a year ago. So I haven't bothered to, edit the code to make it, do stuff I'd actually want it to do for the case. Like, the top lights up here, I'd probably just want them all solid color, white or orange or something, maybe red. Just something to, be able to actually see good by and not have it constantly changing. But, down here on the sides, I'll probably do some kind of color changing or some animation or something. Have that be controlled by the CV and the audio inputs on the little LED module. But, oh, man. And I just measured it earlier. At full brightness, where it's out, right now, it'll consume about 250 milliamps, so more than enough headroom on this power supply to run these. And you can even, crank the light brightness down, like, right here, the sides are still plenty visible, and that's consuming about 50 milliamps, so, not a problem at all for the power supply. But, oh man. I like that a lot. That makes me happy. Alright, thanks for watching. Till next time.